So this is just an FYI for those of you that don't already know this. Some of you might, because it's the exact same way hand cannons work for overloads, and we had that overload hand cannon mod about a year ago. If nothing else, this is just a reminder about the mechanics for overloads when it comes to things like hand cannons and scout rifles, which is this season, scout rifles. So normally with a normal scout rifle, it doesn't matter if it's, you know, a 260, a 200 RPM, a 180, 150, even the new 120 that you get from the dungeon, which I'll show in a second here. But with all scout rifles, it takes 3 shot. It's the 3rd shot that is the actual overload shot. So as we see here, 1, 2, 3, and then he's stunned. So it's on the 3rd shot for every scout rifle to stun an overload champion. Now, just to show you again, here we go. So if we just take a closer look, you can see the overload notification come up there, 1, 2, 3, and then see after 2 shots, then you have the overload shot notification. So your next shot, once you have that notification, is overload shot. Lasts for 5 seconds, which is long enough. I mean, that's good enough. So now, if you look here, it's the 120. Here's the new 120 from the new dungeon. Again, same thing, 1, 2, and then 3rd shot stuns. So makes no difference that it does 120 that's doing so much higher damage. But now, when you have anything that has explosive payload, or for hand cannons, time payload works the same way. Each shot counts for 2 shots because you have 1 shot for the bullet and then 1 shot for the explosive payload part of it, the explosion part. So you're actually hitting the overload twice on 1 shot, which means on your second actual shot, it's the overload shot. So if you're going to run scouts this season, I mean, a lot of people like that because you can do it from farther away. It's maybe more dependable than a submachine gun. I know a lot of people don't like submachine guns. I don't know. I might be both, but just this is something to keep in mind. If you have explosive payload on a scout, use it if you're planning on using it with overloads, because it's quicker. Honestly, instead of 3 shots, it's 2 shots to stun. Pretty simple. Basically, it takes 3 pulls of the trigger to stun an overload if you're using a regular scout. If you have anything that has explosive payload on it, it takes only 2 pulls of the trigger. Easy. Easy. Anyways, that's it. See ya. Bye. Thanks.